All right, so one of my viewers had asked, they were interested in becoming a fleet mechanic as well, and they had asked what my typical day is like in the shop. Is it really crazy busy or is it slow? So I want to give you a look at, this is just what I walked into today, so you can see the the variety of machines that you're gonna work on, and you're gonna have to diagnose quickly because these machines need to go back out sometimes within the hour, or sometimes you have till the next day. But just walking into the shop, this is what I'm coming across. I have two sprayers lined up, and each of them have their own issues. And then I got some wheelbarrows here that looks like they're all in pieces, and I don't know what the heck is going on here, but they got to be fixed. And then over here we got this this Bobcat. It's got some wiring issues going on, so that's gonna have to be addressed. On the actual desk, what does this say? This is it says running bad. So we got that. It's a hedge trimmer. Over here we got, it's like a weed whacker. It says stalls after a few minutes, don't use. And back here, this is a, what does this one say? This is a won't start. All right, so we have that, and we got a ditch witch back here, which I don't know what's going on with that. I believe this is a glow plug issue. And I don't have a tag, but I think this is going to be a difficult start one. And then we have a concrete tamper over here. This one I think is just an oil sensor. And then we don't have any more room in the shop. So outside we have another Bobcat out there, which looks like the bagger system is missing. Another one lined up out this door. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. We have a pipe puller out there. That's the diesel. I forget which model that is. But that one is having difficulty starting as well. And over here we have, this is a bagger motor which goes onto the back of these zero turns, pretty much when you suck up your grass and your leaves. And this one is it has almost no compression to it. It's really low compression. So we're gonna dig into the valves and things on that and see what's going on. So what I'll do on a case like this where there's a lot of stuff in the shop is you don't want to just jump on one thing and start working on that. You want to take a visit to each machine, try to diagnose it as fast as possible, because remember, you are going to have to order parts, and nowadays shipping can take 6 to 8 weeks on some things, maybe longer. But when you're in a situation where you need these machines right away or the next day, you don't want to jump on something like the wheelbarrow and not look at the other stuff and spend 3 hours trying to fix a wheelbarrow, and then your boss comes in and says, hey, what's up with these machines? And you're like, I don't know, I didn't get to them yet. I've been working on a wheelbarrow. So what I'll do is I'll go around to each machine and I'll diagnose it real quick. What does this need? Let me get the part ordered, and then I'll start working on each machine. So that gives you an idea of the type of workload that you can possibly have depending on how big your company is. Trucks, backhoes, skid steers, they have every kind of piece of equipment you can imagine. So you really have to be knowledgeable in all those areas. And just remember, I walked into this, so that's not counting the work that's going to come in, because the crews are out working. So I can easily get calls in between all of this and have to go to a job site and fix something. Or a truck could break down on the road, or anything can happen. So you really have to be able to diagnose quickly and get these machines done, because I'll tell you what, these machines are going to go out of the garage today, and it's going to be loaded with a whole nother bunch of machines. So that's pretty much what my daily work looks like, and that's why I get to upload a lot of videos on a lot of variety of different types of equipment. So if you want to be a fleet mechanic, keep in mind it's going to be like an emergency room on New Year's Eve, sometimes every day. And then once in a while, you'll come into the shop and there'll be nothing. And those are the days that I cherish. And just sit back with some coffee and make some YouTube videos.